LPBW, Lillah, Roloff, Unrecognizable, all grown up. Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. For Roloff family latest news update, please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. Little People Big World was cancelled after season 25. As a result, viewers have not gotten to see as many updates about Zach Roloff and Tori Roloff's kids as they would like. However, based on the most recent updates making the rounds, Lilah Roloff looks unrecognizable all grown up. For any Little People Big World fans who have been out of the loop, the family TLC show was cancelled after season 25. This was a long and respectable run on the air, as the show first premiered all the way back in 2006. However, the one major downside to the show being over is that fans of the show no longer get to see Zach and Tori's kids in scenes. While keeping up with their social media updates or even their podcast is one thing, many watchers agree that this is not the same as getting to watch a whole season of the show. Based on the latest social media updates from Tori Roloff, she and Lilah took a much-needed girls' trip to Disneyland. This is something that Tori often does with her girlfriends, but this time around, she took Lilah Roloff with her, and viewers can't get over how grown-up Lilah is in this most recent social media update. Tori included several pics, and fans can't get over how much Lilah has changed. In addition to sharing these pics, Tori Roloff also wrote in the caption, "This one's for the girls. Such a special trip with my favorite girl. I know we are beyond spoiled to be able to go on trips like this, and trust me, it's not wasted on this mama. I had so much fun with just my girly bean. It was so special to be able to spend the most fun one-on-one time with her. She beamed all day long today as we jumped from ride to ride and ate all the snacks. Lilah surprised me with her pace and never once asked to sit down and rest. She was brave and patient and just the sweetest girlsie ever. I will never forget this trip. Until next time, Disneyland." Also the signs. Lilah Roloff, a beloved member of the Roloff family from the popular reality show Little People Big World LPBW, has grown up before the eyes of millions of fans. She first appeared on the show when she was just a toddler, and fans watched her navigate the challenges and joys of being part of a family with unique experiences. Over the years, fans have witnessed Lilah's transformation from a curious and innocent child into a confident young girl. Her growth has sparked countless conversations about her development, both physically and emotionally, and as she steps into her teenage years, she has become unrecognizable from the little girl fans once knew. This article delves into Lilah's evolution over the years, examining her changing appearance, her growth as an individual, and the impact of living in the public eye. By exploring her journey, we can understand how Lilah's life has been shaped by the media, her family dynamics, and her own personal experiences, ultimately showcasing how she has grown into a young adult who is still very much a part of the Roloff family's narrative, but in a new, refreshing light. Lilah Roloff first appeared on Little People Big World in 2007, alongside her parents, Zach and Tori Roloff, and the rest of the Roloff family. The series followed the everyday lives of the Roloff family, focusing on the unique dynamics of living with dwarfism, as well as the broader experiences of the family members, including their personal triumphs and challenges. From the moment she appeared on the show, Lilah captured the hearts of viewers with her bubbly personality and adorable antics. As a child, she was the epitome of innocence, exploring the world around her with curiosity and wonder. Viewers watched her navigate life alongside her brothers and parents, experiencing moments of joy, struggle, and growth. This early exposure to the public eye made Lilah one of the most memorable child stars on the show. How the show documented Lilah's milestones, such as her first steps, her interactions with family members, and her first words. How Tori and Zach, her parents, helped guide her as she grew up in front of the cameras. Fans' connection with Lilah, watching her interact with her family, particularly her relationship with her twin brother, Jackson. Through these early seasons, viewers were introduced to Lilah as a child whose life was closely documented, which set the stage for her eventual transformation into a teenager. The show provided a unique lens through which fans could witness the Roloff family dynamics, the joys of parenthood, and how Lillah adapted to the world of reality TV before diving deeper into Lillah's transformation. It's important to understand the role of the Roloff family within the context of Little People, Big World. The show, which premiered in 2006, quickly became a cultural touchstone, particularly for those interested in stories about little people and their lived experiences. Zach Roloff, Lillah's father, and his wife, Tori, have been central figures on the show, along with the rest of the Roloff family. The series chronicled the family's day-to-day lives, highlighting not only the challenges that came with dwarfism, but also the everyday moments that made them relatable to a global audience. As the family gained popularity, their lives became an open book, and every milestone, whether it was a birth, a family trip, or a personal triumph, was shared with their loyal audience. In many ways, the Roloff family became a beacon of understanding for those unfamiliar with the nuances of living with dwarfism. Over time, Little People, Big World evolved to focus more on the kids, especially as they grew older. While the earlier seasons predominantly showcased the parents, the later seasons leaned more into the lives of Zach and Tori's children, including Lilah. As the kids grew, their personalities began to shine through, and viewers got to witness not just the family's shared experiences, but also individual family members' development. One of the most striking aspects of Lillah's evolution has been her physical transformation. Like many reality TV child stars, Lillah was initially a young child with big eyes and an innocent smile. As time passed, fans began noticing how her appearance changed, how she grew taller, her features became more defined, and her overall appearance began to reflect the young adult she was becoming. During her early years on the show, Lillah's physical presence was minimal, as she was just a child. Her face was round, her voice high-pitched, and she embodied the image of a playful, carefree toddler. As Lillah entered her preteen years, fans began to notice her gradual shift toward adolescence. Her features became more angular, her posture more mature, and her face less cherubic. Her hairstyle evolved, and her wardrobe began to reflect her growing sense of style. By the time she hit her teen years, Lillah had truly become unrecognizable to many fans. Gone were the days of her toddler-like looks, and in their place stood a young woman who appeared more confident in herself and her appearance. She now had a more defined jawline, taller stature, and had developed a unique sense of style that was entirely her own. This dramatic shift has been especially evident in how fans react to her on social media. Lillah's transformation has sparked conversations, with many fans commenting on how different she looks compared to when she was younger. While Lillah's physical transformation is striking, her personal growth is equally important. From a young child to a teenager, Lillah has demonstrated a growing sense of individuality. Her evolution has not only been about how she looks, but also about how she carries herself and interacts with the world around her. Early on, Lillah's personality was shaped by her family and her experiences on Little People, Big World. She was known for her sweet and innocent nature, often stealing the spotlight with her genuine reactions to the world around her. As she got older, her personality began to reflect more of her own thoughts and opinions. Lillah started to show her independence, occasionally sharing her views on social media, and her interactions with fans and her family became more nuanced. Fans began to notice Lillah's growing confidence and self-awareness, particularly in her interactions with her parents and siblings. Her maturity was evident in the way she carried herself in interviews and public appearances. Like many teens today, Lillah has embraced social media as a way to connect with her fans and share snippets of her life. Through platforms like Instagram, Lillah has been able to curate her public persona, posting pictures of herself, her family, and her activities. Fans have commented on how she's grown into a confident young woman, sharing moments of her daily life and expressing her interests. Growing up in the spotlight is never easy, and for Lillah, this challenge has been compounded by the unique circumstances of her family. As part of a reality TV family, she has been subject to constant media attention, which can sometimes be overwhelming for young children. Yet, despite the pressures, Lillah has handled her public life with grace and maturity. From a young age, Lillah's life was open for public scrutiny. Fans watched as she celebrated milestones, experienced family moments, and dealt with the complexities of life as part of the Roloff family. The family's decision to allow cameras into their home meant that Lillah had little to no privacy, and her growth has been documented on television for all to see. The way she navigates fame while growing up has certainly influenced her development. There's an interesting dynamic between the Roloff family's desire for privacy and their public persona. As Lillah has gotten older, she has likely had to balance her private life with the expectations placed on her as a public figure. Fans have closely followed Lillah's growth over the years, and many have expressed their admiration for how she's changed. From the early days of Little People, Big World to her current teenage years, Lillah has captured the hearts of many viewers who have witnessed her transformation. While some fans might have been taken aback by how different she looks, most have expressed support for her evolving sense of self. The transformation has sparked plenty of conversations on social media platforms, where fans often comment on her posts, reminiscing about the little girl they once knew and celebrating the confident teen she has become. Fans appreciate how Lilah has grown into her own and how she has remained grounded despite the challenges of fame. As Lillah enters her teenage years, many are curious about what the future holds for her. While she remains a central figure in the Roloff family story, her personal journey could take many paths. Whether she chooses to continue in the public eye or pursue a more private life, one thing is certain: Lillah's transformation is only just beginning. Will Lillah follow in her parents' footsteps and work in media, or will she pursue another passion? Only time will tell. As she matures, Lillah may decide to focus on her education or take on new challenges outside of the reality TV world. Lillah Roloff's transformation from a young child on Little People, Big World to the confident teenager she is today is a testament to her strength and resilience. Fans have witnessed her grow and evolve in front of their eyes. And while she may no longer be the little girl they once knew, she remains an integral part of the Roloff family's story. As Lillah continues to navigate her journey, there's no doubt that her fans will continue to support her every step of the way. This article, filled with reflections on her growth, will serve as a tribute to the young woman she is becoming and the bright future that